Welcome to day 2, Divine Masculine Portal. Now, to refresh yesterday with Divine Feminine Portal and going through that process, it can bring up a lot of emotions. It can bring up a lot of realizations. And this is only it's only just like the tip of the iceberg. So with all these processes that we're going to do over these 3 days, you can repeat them, and it will just sort of make it go through the layers. You'll deepen with it. Nicole said, good morning, energized, even though I fell asleep yesterday. Do you know what? It is so common. And I know that those that are watching live and the replay may have experienced falling asleep, and we're still working with your higher self, so that's fine. And I find that sometimes when you go through these processes, because we're obtaining more light, and it's one of the highest frequencies that we can obtain right now on this planet at this time, the Isis Ka frequency, right? So our body needs to recalibrate, and it almost knocks us out. But we're still working on your higher spiritual realms. So all the goodness is happening. So sometimes if you like to watch the replay and go deeper, your body can collaborate, and over time it adjusts to what you are receiving with the frequencies. But sometimes it doesn't. I know people that have been a part of receiving this type of energy work, and they're still falling asleep. So don't be hard on yourself. Okay, so today, like, the purpose with this Divine Union portal is to understand the parts of ourselves, right? So understanding our divine feminine and understanding our divine masculine. No one of each of these should be dominating to get divine union, because it's about harmony, it's about balance. Oops, I must admit, I think I need some. Okay, so it's about harmonizing all parts of self to then magnetize everything that you desire. Because when we're in alignment, and even though you guys might think, I never get what I want, don't say those words anyway, but you know, you're struggling in certain aspects, there are moments in time that every human being on this planet that is living right now has an alignment, a harmonious experience. And all we're trying to do is tap into that so you can almost like weaponize it for the greater good. Now, we have been jumping timelines since the moment we've been alive, right? And divine masculine, and well, I should say masculine, actually. We'll put the divine to the side. The masculine has been dominating this world for eons. It seems like forever. The male, you know, it's taken so long for the females to be able to be equal, and so much. I'm not even going to go into that. But what I want to share is that so much is out there, and you may agree, about divine feminine rising. And as I touched on it yesterday, it's not so much about, okay, we're going to all be leading with our divine feminine. We are helping it rise so it balances with our divine masculine, so then we can be in divine union. And the results of being in that complete divine union is mirrored in your life. Okay, so things like alignment, magical synchronicities, your relationships deepen with divine union, your soul aligned, all the things. So even though you have moments of time being in divine union, it's always a growing journey. You don't hit a point and go, smashed it. Everything is here for me, which it is, but we're here for a human experience. And it's always layers, it's always going deeper. I'm always learning. But I knew as soon as I met Dean, my divine union, that life was going to get so much better the deeper we connected, right? Because I had done the inner work. So masculine, if we look at this aspect of yourselves before we go into the process, the masculine within you is the warrior, right? And it's been out of balance. It's been out of balance for humanity, right? It's been the fighter. It's been the ego that doesn't listen to your heart. Now, being heart-led is divine feminine, okay? So you have moments of that. Masculine is about domination in this planet, okay? So now by letting it sort of go, the divine masculine is now about surrendering and having the courage in the masculine to surrender to the feminine. So then we become in alignment, then we become harmonious. Peaceful is what is around, abundance is our birthright, and we embody it, right? So it's about utilizing the masculinity within you to move forward in life. And that is like your practical side. That is like getting your mind in alignment with your heart so you're in union with yourself to move forward in your life. And it's also that kick, that power kick to action what you need to do. But before we get into the deeper of alignment, we've all carried wounds because we've been, as I share a lot, we walked into this life, we were birthed into this life from the moment that we breathe with conditioning. We were told things which programmed us. And we're at the stage now with this new earth birthing that we really need to seek that divine union. And I want to, it's not as far-fetched as you all might think. So today we're going to go through the divine masculine portal with Goddess Isis. I had a meditation this morning and Thoth was a part of the meditation. He's overlooking. And often with my relationship with him, he's my masculine in teaching, in showing up for the Zoom to express this sort of process. But he also works alongside with Goddess Isis to bring this process to release and heal the wounds that we have been carrying that we subconsciously or consciously are aware of, okay? So through this process, I just want you to have the intention to receive and allow and surrender, because a big part of our process of moving through life is wanting to control. And control is a part of our masculine side of ourselves. We want to know, what's the process? How's it going to work? What's my reaction? How am I going to get successful? And I want to hustle, do this. And we want to let go of that. But we want to understand that there are things that we need to shift, and that's where we want to receive, okay? So I do have the slide prepared. For those that are new to the Isis car frequency, I know that I believe all of you were here that are on live yesterday, but I want you to deeper understand what we're dealing with the frequency so you know why you are going through what you're going through, because this is what we're dealing with. So let me just share this screen. I'm so excited. I did it better. Okay, so let me... Sandra, I can see you. Can you nod? Can you see my screen? Beautiful. Thank you. So this process is guided by an Isis car frequency transmission. Now, I'm an Isis car practitioner, beautiful Athena Bailey, as probably most of you are aware of. Um, she birthed this through goddess Isis. And the purpose of Isis Car practitioner is the priestess path. And so we can be the 3D vessel for goddess Isis. So she can help not only raise the frequency of humanity, but, you know, heal those wounds, balance us into our divine union, and really help transition into our most abundant selves. So we get to remember why we're here and our gifts. So even though we're going through a divine union portal right now, we're also making room and increasing our awareness so we can download and remember our soul alignment on all aspects of self. Okay. So the Isis Car frequency is not so focused on your physical body, as I shared yesterday, but it does affect in a positive way. You might have shimmers, you might get energy. Sometimes, you know, pains and aches sort of disperse, and sometimes nothing. Okay. Receiving an Isis card transmission works on the fifth dimensional portals, the 5D chakras, and the connection to the soul. It impacts the 3D body, but not as much as the higher spiritual bodies. So if this energy healing is so beautiful, and you can receive this from any Isis car practitioner, okay? But obviously the processes are going to be unique to the individual. So I just wanted to share that. Some people are really visual, and also having it on replay that can integrate as well. So has anyone got any quick questions? Do they want to share in the comments? Please do so before we start this process. But otherwise, I would like you to get comfortable. I also want to share that over these 3 days, please increase your water. If you are close to the ocean, the sea, it is so beautiful to immerse yourself in water. If you're not and it's snow, immerse yourself in snow. Good for your physical body. Have a bath, have a shower, and just like think about Goddess Isis cleansing you. It is a really beautiful process to incorporate in your daily routine regardless. But the ocean will be good through this process, okay? If you are fortunate enough like me to live close to the ocean. Okay, I did leave out that I wanted to share that with Dean and I, with our divine union, because I get so many questions about this, that he was a validation of my inner work, right? But I was still, and I want to share this, in the hustle of my masculine in many aspects. And I want you to know that wherever you are in this world, your masculine is still going to dominate until we continue to work on the wounds and raising the frequency of your divine feminine to balance it out. So along the way, good things will occur and validate. Just like when I shared yesterday about Dean and I meeting our divine union, by connecting within, abundance flowed. But I was still in the hustle with money. My relationship with money was, my belief system was masculine, was hustle, was push, was I had to work for time, that if I didn't have a certain amount in my bank account, I would literally feel sick and curl up in a ball and go down the rabbit hole. So that was my flaw in working within my divine union. I have done so much work through these sort of processes to release that, to raise my frequency and work with my heart to balance. So now I don't work like that. I've worked like it's a different work. It's going within. So I got this in my inbox about well, if I don't have my divine union, how am I going to, be all the things in my life? And it's not about, okay, I need a divine union partner to move through with life, though it does occur. It is going within and seeing the mirror in your life and what is in lack, and then raising that from a heart perspective. And this is what we're going through over the 3 days. And again, you can go through these processes deeper. So I just wanted to clarify that, because I did write it down because it was in my inbox and I wanted to clarify. If you're sitting there going, it's all right, it's for someone. Okay. Oh, let me just check. Lots of synchronicities with the warrior within this week. Shopna, love it. Because we still want to increase your warrior, but we want to work it with your divine feminine. Okay. Your divine, it's about surrender, it's about courage. Okay. So let's all get comfortable. If you need to lie down, need to turn your screen off, that is all fine. If, again, after this process, you just want to go, that's fine. There will be an opportunity after the process for any shares, or if you want to express or any questions. So while you guys get comfortable, I will set up some music and then we will get into it. Okay. So funny, this song. Can you hear that, Mel? So grateful for you. It's pretty much every session you're here to help me with that. So thank you. Okay. So I'm going to guide you with 3 breaths. I just want you to feel relaxed. If anything, with this process, it's a relaxation experience. If you have body sensations, see colors, you see visions, you see exactly what I'm guiding you, magnificent. If you fall asleep, that is beautiful too. Okay, so with the intention of receiving and allowing and really surrendering. So let's breathe in through our nose and hold, and breathing out through our mouths and letting go. Breathing in through our nose and hold, and breathing out through our mouth. One more time, breathing in through our nose and hold, and letting go, breathing out through our mouth. Feeling your body just relaxing into the space that you're in. And just focusing on your breath as I invite Goddess Isis into this space that we're in right now. Goddess Isis, Divine Mother Isis, I call you forth now to please be present in this space with me and these divine beings that are here live, and any replays that people are jumping on to watch. Please, Goddess Isis, I ask you to clear any detrimental energies from myself and this space of these beautiful beings that are on live and the replay. So I may conduct an optimal healing. You may feel Goddess Isis in this space with yourself as she clears your energy field with her wings. Goddess Isis, I ask that you open the channel to you so I may receive and transmit your card energies to this live group and the replay that are watching today. Aset ka Ankh, Aset ka Ankh, Aset ka Ankh. Goddess Isis thanks you for being here today. She wants you to know that you going through this process is not only a personal journey for yourself, collectively, it makes a ripple impact to your reality and those around you. She wants you to know, before we go on this journey, to be aware of your environment, of your world, and how it shifts in the coming days and weeks from going through this process into the divine masculine portal. Not only with Goddess Isis, but with Thoth. Ra is going to be here too. And we're also going to invite your team. So we call in your team that is serving the light only, your guides, your ancestors, your galactic team, and all the support that you need is here for you today. Goddess Isis wants you to take her hand as we go on a journey through your roof, through the sky, through the universe, through the multi-dimensions, up to the blessed light. Again, she is taking you to her temple. You can see the staircase in front of you as she guides you to walk up the staircase. You stop halfway up the staircase, and there is someone there to greet you. This person, this being, this light has a message for you in regards to your masculine side of self, your survival that you have used This person is unique to you. And I say person because this person may have been in the physical realm with you at some stage in this lifetime or a lifetime previously. I will give you a moment to see what is exchanged. I want you to thank this being for this energy exchange and any communication that was involved. As Goddess Isis now guides you up the stairs into her temple, where you're greeted by priestesses, by priests. And this time you also see a few animals around. There's birds, swans walking around. There's beautiful gardens at the front of the temple that you didn't notice before. You feel home. It's lighting you up inside as you are getting excited as Goddess Isis leads you in to your own personalized healing chamber. You know, as you're going into this healing chamber that it is time to surrender. It is time to release and let go as you ignite your inner divine union, because the time now is now to be safe, because you are safe and she wants you to feel that. So you go through the door of your own personalized healing chamber in Isis's temple, and it looks unique to you. There are hieroglyphics all over the walls. Maybe it's the shape of a pyramid inside. Maybe it's a dome. Maybe it's crystalline. Maybe there's certain colors that you feel. All of it is perfect for you and your comfort in your own personal healing chamber. Goddess Isis also invites your team to be in this chamber with you. Your spiritual team, your ancestors, guides, galactic team, they are all here to support you through this journey as we heal those wounds that have been holding you back to live life to the fullest. Because there's a sense of hiding behind your masculine big. It's been a guard, been your savior, your survival, your protection, your shield. Goddess Isis wants you to know there's still aspects of this that will be used in this lifetime, but in harmony of self, because it is safe for you to be who you need to be, full of love, leading by love and leading by your heart. But first, Goddess Isis has invited your father into this space with you today. See your father, your birth father, walk into the space that we are in. Your father has had a big part in your life until this moment, whether he is present in your physical reality or not, whether he has been present or not present. His influence has been very powerful. So how does your father look when you're standing face to face with him? What emotions come up for you when you see your father directly in front of you? Is he smiling? Is he proud? Is he sad? Is he angry? How does he feel being in front of you? Goddess Isis stands behind you, supporting you through this journey. She wants you to express to your father. She feels that there's some anger coming up. She can feel emotions within you. Goddess Isis has her hand on your back with her wings supporting you, and she invites you to express all the things that you feel that aren't in alignment with yourself, maybe things that you have held on, maybe things that you didn't feel were right as growing up as a child, whether he was present or not, whether there was pure love there or not. There are parts of you that need to express, whether you yell, whether you get angry, whether you swear, whether you give words of affirmation of love and kindness, whatever is coming up for you now, this is your time to express it all. Maybe there was an incident, maybe there was several opportunities that triggered you in your lifetime until this moment. Maybe it's past stuff of other lifetimes that's coming up for you now. Whatever it may be, let it surface, express. If you are by yourself, you can yell in your physical world. You can do it through this space in your healing chamber. Regardless, it doesn't have to be anger. It could be tears. It could be happiness. I will give you some time to express and release and surrender to your Father right now. You are safe. Just bring it all up, whatever it may be. Just bring it up and release. How is your Father responding to your words, to your expression? Excuse me, bring energy up. Yes. So now I want you to hear what your Father has to say in response to what you have expressed. Maybe he had no idea what was going on. Maybe your father had his own stuff that he had never expressed to you before. I want you to just listen to what your father has to say in response to all that you got to express. What was going on with your father at that time? Goddess Isis wants you to know she's clearing your energy fields and releasing these cords. She wants you to see a cord between your father's belly button and your womb portal or your belly button. What does this cord look like? Is it thick? Is it black? Is it dark? Is it brown? Is it golden? Look at this cord that is attached, and how does it feel? Because it is time to cut that cord and forgive. But not only forgive yourself, but forgive your father. And I want you to look at your father in his eyes with love, with compassion, with empathy. And as Goddess Isis gives you a golden sword so you can cut your own cord, I want you to forgive, to surrender, to let go. Because your father had a purpose, as it does every human being in your life. His purpose was to help you grow and evolve. But his purpose is done now. And all the wounds that you may have carried, it is time to let them go. So as you grab that beautiful golden sword, it is time to cut the cord and forgive. So I will give you a moment to go through this process, and as you cut your cord, you're going to see golden light go towards your father and his belly button and into your own belly button as you release. Your higher spiritual bodies, thank you. I want you to thank your father for coming in today. You may want to give him a hug. You may want to just bow and say thank you as he goes back to where he came from, serving the light only. Goddess Isis wants you to know that she is so proud of you, that you are here going through this process at this time. And she has a gift for you. She wants to introduce you to your warrior team. This is your divine masculine team that you can call on whenever you desire. This team is to help keep you in alignment with your masculinity, so you can use your team as tools within walking this reality that you are in. This warrior team is working alongside your divine feminine. They are in unity with each other. So you may or may not have met them. There may be one. There may be 100. But just stand there and feel your warrior team coming into your healing space right now, your healing chamber. What do they look like? How many are there? Or are there too many to count? Are they light? Have they come from different dimensions that you have been to before? Are they archangels? Just take a moment to feel your warrior team coming in as they are here for you in this lifetime. Goddess Isis says, there is someone here, a being, that has some warrior tools for you to utilize, whether in meditation, maybe when you wake in the reality that you're in, you might be suddenly drawn to certain crystals, certain healing tools. So this beautiful being comes forth leading the warrior team and offers you this special tool that you are going to be able to work with to help with your inner divine union with your masculine. Can you see and feel this tool? If not, it will come to you. We thank this warrior for this gift. Goddess Isis wants you to spend a moment with this warrior team. You may have a question about your current life that they may be able to support you with. So I will give you a moment to exchange any communication or energy. I want you to thank your team, your warrior team, for showing themselves today. As Goddess Isis now wants to guide you to the left corner of the healing chamber where you see a crystalline bed. She invites you to come and lay down on this crystalline bed. Golden white light. And as you lay down, she encourages your team to come around and support you through this healing process. She invites you to relax your body deeper as she immerses you in the violet flame. The violet flame comes up from the ground of the healing chamber and immerses you full body into a bubble of violet flame. It's almost a cooler feeling. This violet flame is sealing the work that we did today. It is transmuting any fears, any cords, any energies that do not serve you to the light into love frequency. This violet flame is transmuting everything into love, connecting you in the heart. She wants to remind you that the violet flame is something you can immerse into whenever you desire, to clear and transmute negative energies and fear into love. She's also telling you that this violet flame will continue to do its work for the next 24 hours. You can just feel everything floating away as you feel your heart and body activate completely into the love frequency. You're feeling empowered, you're feeling enlightened, and you're feeling excited for what's to come. There's a sense of relief that is pouring out of you as you replace it with this beautiful violet flame of love frequency. Goddess Isis is so proud of you and all the work that you are doing on yourself and how much impact it's going to ripple into your life. Goddess Isis says it's time now to sit up on the crystalline bed and make our way back. She said this divine masculine portal is now complete. She guides you off the crystalline bed where all your team is here around you and you feel so proud of yourself, and you can see the pride in all of their faces as they know that you have gone through a beautiful process of healing and forgiveness and surrendering to your divine masculine. You say thank you to your team, to your guides, the angelic realm, your ancestors, your galactic team. And you see them go back from where they came from into the light. As Goddess Isis now guides you out of your healing chamber, you feel lighter. You feel heart activated. And you know this is going to ripple into every aspect of your world. She takes you through the healing chamber, into her foyer where you see the gardens again and the animals and the priestesses and priests that are doing their work and support, but also greeting you again. Some are clapping. Some come up and hug you. You say thank you as you are in deep gratitude for this whole experience. Goddess Isis leads you now down the stairs of her temple and into the blessed light. She guides you through the dimensions, through the universe, through the sky, back down, through your roof, and into the space that you're in now. Goddess Isis wants to do one more clearing with her wings around your body, sealing all this beautiful work that we have done together. She gives you a cuddle as she wraps her wings around you, nurturing, and whispers, "Well done, my child. You are magnificent." You thank Goddess Isis for this journey. And slowly come back into your body. Thank you, Goddess Isis, Divine Mother Iset, this experience today. Call back all my energy to me. I self-ground my energy now. You can repeat that too. And come back into your physical body. You might want to stretch, wiggle your toes, have a drink. Oh. Well, that was very potent. Still feeling all the energies going through my body. So if you are not back, that is fine. You can keep immersing in this energy. If you feel you're ungrounded, you can continuously say across time and space, I call all my energy back to me. And as you heard me say before, higher self, ground my energy now. I'm going to stop the recording. So I'll see you for day 3. But if you want to stay on, you can.